quick disclaimer, I've had the idea for this video in the back of my mind for a while now. Me somewhat having a relationship with Megadupe has nothing to do with this. Got it? Okay, enjoy the video. Hey guys, it's Bonds, and commentary is weird. For the longest time I thought that commentary was commentary, and that, well, certain types of commentaries existed, sub-communities didn't really make sense to me as something that would happen. But as of recent, I found a couple creators that I enjoyed, or at least respected, and was introduced to the wacky world of the Slideshow commentary community. A smaller commentary community that's been in a fair share of controversies in their time. Now, usually when people go after the Slideshow CC, they go after specific actions that the community has taken, or at least made fun of doodle tones for 10 minutes, but not me. I'm going to be criticizing the community as a whole in terms of general content quality. There were some patterns between a majority of people in this community surrounding overall quality that I think should be addressed. So, without further ado, let's get this over with. If you want to be a Slideshow commentator, it's extremely simple. Since every member of the Slideshow CC is an exact carbon copy of each other, it's very easy to fit in with the majority. If you look at the community for any length of time, you start to see some similarities between each commentator's content. Mainly that they're lazy, but we'll get into that later. The first thing I'd like to address is their incredible wit and sassiness. I do have to admit they're very funny, and very good at keeping themselves reasonable within their videos. See, that's how you do real sarcasm. Yeah, no. They're always trying to make it seem like they're above what they're talking about, but it just ends up seeming overly snarky and annoying. Like that one kid in high school who thinks they're being rebellious, but they're just an annoying waste of space. One way they try to be funny is the titles of their videos, which 99% out of 10, they fall flat. I mean, look at these. It's the kind of useless, snarky insults you'd say on Twitter to make fun of something, but it's being used as the sole marketing for their video. Another, and arguably more criticizable thing they frequently do is the voice. You know, that voice. Hey guys, Omega Edgelord here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awful commentary video created by a certain someone by the name of Obvious Troll 69. There's just so much to talk about in this video, and believe me, I would love to deconstruct every single horrible point in this video, but unfortunately I have to cut it down because we would be here all day. They use this annoyed explainy voice to make it seem like they're just so done with whatever they're talking about, and they think they're so above criticizing these things, but they have to stoop low enough to do it just this once. Except it's for every video, on every channel in this community. Being this snarky, annoyed know-it-all character doesn't make you look superior to who you're criticizing. It's annoying if anything, and it makes you look petulant and condescending. And the fact that a large majority of the people in the community do this just makes it even worse. Now, to make a good bad commentary, you're gonna need some visuals, and this is where the community really shines. Remember when I said a while ago that it's easy to be a Slideshow commentator? Yeah, I really meant it. What you're gonna need first is a stock image GIF background. And if you don't have the patience to find one, just whip a background from whatever dating sim you last played. And if you're even lazier, you can just not use a background at all. Just a black screen to put the spotlight on what really grinds my gears, the character stills. Hello and welcome to Uncle Bonds' Character Still Emporium. We got everything you need to make your quality commentaries. We got loads of stuff around here like angsty anime boy, anime girl in both cutesy and rebellious varieties, and... yeah, no, that's all. Now, that's a bad generalization on my part. It doesn't have to be an anime character. In fact, you can just take any character from anything you want and use it as your stills. But you might be saying to yourself, but Bonds, I can't decide what character I should use in my stills. Don't worry, there's a very good solution to this. All of them. If you can't decide on this, you can just use 2, 3, or even more characters to use as your stills. You could even change what character you're using in the same video. Consistent branding is overrated. I need to show off my weeaboo pride. But in all seriousness though, guys, please, just use transparent backgrounds for your stills. It's not that hard. Now the most important part of any commentary is the editing. No, it's not. You could make your videos in Movie Maker and you'd still fit in with some of the big boys in this community. Like, the best edits that I've seen are just moving the stills around a little bit. Nothing fancy, just basic minimal editing. Just switching from still to still, cutting to the video they're talking about, and occasionally cutting to another video for cheap reference humor. I'm not saying I can't respect your opinion unless you have good editing, but it does help. It's hard to take you criticizing people's content seriously when you only meet the minimum amount of production value required to make your videos watchable. And I know some of you will say, but that's just my editing style. And I could say that's a valid point, but it becomes less valid when literally every single person in your community has the exact same editing style. I've only seen like 3 or 4 commentators in this community try to differentiate themselves from everyone else, but other than that, a majority is just the same template with a different personality. And that's coming from someone in the actual commentary community, where literally everyone is just pyrocynical in varying sizes. In conclusion, I don't hate any of the people in this community. I just feel like they should improve their content and not stay where they were 4 to 6 years ago. I'm hoping this would be useful criticism, but I gotta go make a review that nobody will watch, so I'll see you all in the next video, and goodbye.